My name is Michelle Thompson, and I'm so excited to be here with you today to give you some strategies and support as we navigate caring for and working with vulnerable children. In this video, we will discuss blocked care and what to do when we run out of empathy and compassion for our child. All parents run out of empathy and compassion at some point. But for those of us that are caring for children that have come from trauma or hard places, it can be especially challenging to deal with rejection over and over. Your child has developed protective behaviors that kept them alive during unsafe times. But now in your home, these behaviors are preventing them from creating attachments and connections with their primary caregivers. This can result in rejecting behaviors and not reciprocating the love that is being shown to them. As parents, this can be quite the blow. Experiencing rejection after rejection can feel so defeating and even shameful. This is especially true for parents that are caring for multiple children. We can meet all of our children's needs, but we will eventually feel ineffective and completely out of empathy and compassion for them. This is called blocked care, and this is a very real thing. Here are some signs that you might be experiencing blocked care. Chronic fatigue and feeling extremely burned out, becoming very cynical to other people's helpful suggestions or ideas, feeling like there's a lack of empathy towards our child and not even really wanting to understand the whys behind their behavior. Losing compassion for your child is extremely shameful. It's very lonely to be parenting a challenging child, and it's not exactly something you want to share in groups of people. It's easy to be a connected, engaged parent with those children that reciprocate and that we generally get along with, but the ones that don't give that love and affection back, the spicy ones, now that takes work. That's hard. So we have two responses to this. We could throw our hands up in the air, claim martyr, say we didn't sign up for this, we don't have time, we're too busy to engage, or we could actually do the work. We could get in there, learn the strategies, and choose connection with our child. We could do the work on ourselves and work on our triggers and our issues and be able to have that compassion and empathy that every child needs. There are several ways to combat blocked care. First and foremost, it's important to recognize that we need to let go of the shame. We are human and we are responding in ways that we know how to respond. And when you know better, you do better. Creating and establishing connection with my child is a must. Let's have some fun together. Let's take off the pressure of this relationship and just enjoy being together. We need to make a habit of connection, setting up points during the day to connect with our kids till it becomes second nature. I like to set alarms on my phone. In fact, I have probably 20 alarms set throughout the day to remind me to hug my kids, tell them something I appreciate about them, give them a compliment, turn on music, set a fun atmosphere, have a dance party. I set alarms for everything, and it becomes second nature to me. Right around dinner time, I start to think, oh, this is when we usually turn on music and have a dance party. That may seem silly to set an alarm for something like that, but I am dedicated to creating intentional, connective moments with my kids, and I may need reminders here and there. Habits are important for creating joyful, connecting moments for our kids, but they're also helpful during those really rough times for ourselves. I make it a point when I am feeling disconnected and out of empathy to take a quick walk outside and just to plant my hands on the ground and take a couple deep breaths. That may seem very silly, but for me, it's a grounding exercise to kind of reframe my mind, take a deep breath, and go back in the house. Just even the movement of moving from one room to another and going outside, that helps me kind of reset, and I feel like I can be more engaged and present with my kids. When we set up habits and routines to be intentional and connected with our child, we're going to realize that this blocked care can be dealt with. We can implement certain things to make our lives easier and to have ongoing connection and empathy for our child.